Hello, guys. How is everyone doing today? I hope everyone is having an amazing day, or evening, or night, depending on where you're tuning on from. I just wanted to come live and talk about some things that I really found interesting on my journey of being an entrepreneur. And these are the types of people. So we have three types of people. I think most of you actually know that they are different. People have different characters, people have different personalities, but there's three major types of people. We have the pessimists, we have the realists, and we have the visionaries. So the pessimists are people who are always very negative. So if something happens to them, even when something good happens to them, they'll be questioning like, why am I having something good happen to me? Because they always see the negative in life, that they're not used to something good happening to them. And when something good happens, they actually jinx it. You have some pessimists who are even proud when something bad happens. Like when they have something good happening, they'll be like, that's too good to be true. Something is going to happen. Something bad is going to happen. So they really crave that feeling of having something bad happen to them. And I know you guys know there's a saying that says you are like the 5 people you hang out with. So if you always spend your time with people who are negative and people who always see the negative in things, you're going to end up being negative, even though you're already positive, even though you're already a positive person. It just rubs on you. You're going to become like the 5 friends that you have. So if you're someone who wants to accomplish things in life, you have big goals, you need to stay away from pessimists. So that's the type 1 of people. Then we have the type 2 of people. These are the realists. So these are people who are very realistic in their minds. When they say they're going to do something, they're going to do it, which is positive because you can count on people who are realists. They say they're going to do something, they're going to do it. But the other point of a person being a realist is they're afraid to make mistakes. So they're not going to stretch their minds to actually do something bigger than what they expect. You know what I mean? So they're going to set a goal that they are sure, I'm going to accomplish this goal because I don't want to embarrass myself. So it's kind of, how do you say it? It's kind of not a bad thing to be, but it's also not a good thing to be, because you can never stretch your mind as a realist, because you're going to be afraid, what are people going to think of me if I make these claims, or if I want to reach this kind of goals, what are they going to think of me? So a realist is always thinking of, okay, I'm going to make my goal, I'm going to set my goal till here, and I'm going to achieve it. I'm going to avoid to get embarrassment from not achieving my goal. And then we have the third type of people. These are the visionaries. So the visionaries are the people who dream big. I'm talking, you can also be a visionary. Anyone can be a visionary. I'm talking about Elon Musk. I'm talking about Barack Obama. The visionaries, people who have such a mindset. They set their goals really high. I'm going to give an example. Visionaries set their goals here, and then they always want to reach their goal at a very short amount of time. So sometimes, most of the times, they don't reach that goal, but they reach close to their goal. So the goal is here and they reach here. So that's the difference between a visionary and a realist. Visionaries, they set big goals. They're not afraid to get embarrassed. They're not afraid to fail, because like I said the last time, there's no failing. It's either you win or either you learn. And this is the mindset of a visionary. And when you're on a journey as an entrepreneur, you have to think like a visionary. You have to set your goals high, and you have to put your mind into it, because even though you don't reach this goal, you're gonna reach this goal. And that's much more better than someone who puts their goal here and reach their goal there. So either way, visionaries are going to win. So for all the people who have their own businesses, people who are entrepreneurs, think about the people you hang out with. Please stay away from people who don't put you to your goal. Those are the new rules for 2023. Think about the people you want in your circle. This is really important because this is also something we've never been taught in school. We've always been taught like, get a job, go to a good uni, go to a good college, get your degree. But we've never been taught like, think very carefully about the people that you want to have as friends. And those are things that you realize when you are older, that the friends you hang out with or the people you hang out with, depending on what your goals are, you're always going to remain in the same circle. So if you want to grow, if you want to develop, you need to really think about the circle of people that you're with, the circle of people that are going to take you to where you need to be taken. That's one thing. So look at your circle. Second thing, think about what kind of person you are. Are you a realist or are you a visionary? And depending on what you want to be, you need to be able to make up your mind, not to be afraid to be embarrassed, not to be afraid to fail, because failure is the only way you learn. So think about those three kind of people. Think about where you are as a person, who you are as a person, and just establish your mind to end this year knowing what kind of a person you are, what you want to achieve in the coming year, and what kind of people you have to hang out with this coming year. So I wish you guys all the best for the coming few days to the end of 2022, and you'll be seeing more of me. I'm gonna be giving more and more value, and have an amazing rest of your day and stay blessed.